So new game.
Perfectly fine.
I'm gonna name it Zeke.
Don't do anything yet. It's just now saying that it's attempting to go live.
It says it's live.
You're live. Hello, everybody. Unnamed guy here. Got me playing Dark Souls. Actually, I gave Jason the disc, and he is broadcasting it. Hopefully, I still sound halfway. It doesn't matter if I sound decent or not. It matters if Jason plays decent. So,
Oh yeah.
Hopefully the broadcast goes all right. Yeah, have fun watching Jason do a hell of a lot better than me.
Oh, I plan on it.
Calling it take 2.
I'm not even gonna mess with this. I don't care. So now I need to check something specific. Knight's endurance is 11. You're stupid. Zeke, it's 11.
What is?
The Knight's endurance is 11.
Seriously?
Yep. Mercenary is 11. Warrior is 12. Herald is 9. Did you go Herald? I don't think you went Herald. Herald looks kind of stupid.
No, I went, the first time I went, Mercenary.
Don't fear the reaper.
Don't smoke the reefer.
Smoke.
Reefer.
Don't smoke.
Zeke, am I going Knight or Deprived?
Oh, guys.
Jason,
guys.
what do you want to do? Comment section, what do you want to do?
Guys, I learned.
Because, I mean, you can go Knight and you can actually
try.
try. Or you can go Deprived and, you know,
Go
do
whatever
it is
the
you
other
do
two.
with the
I've been
Deprived.
spent so long.
I'll go
my
Knight.
own game. You guys took my game that I gave to.
You never played. The moment you let anyone borrow anything, you're like, oh, so I want that back right now.
I want to give that back.
Yeah, what did you do at Overwatch when you took it back, Jeff? You sold it.
Actually, I played it.
Jason
for a
will
little bit,
get through it in a few days, and then he'll give it back, and it'll be fine.
I'm not gonna sell Dark Souls.
It'll be
Dark
fine.
Souls is fine.
Bullshit, Jeff. Jeff, you couldn't
Dark
beat
Souls is
any
good
bosses on your
content.
own but one.
Dark Souls is good content.
You're
You
just a
said that with a straight
sub-whore.
face, I bet.
I did.
Jeff, you're a sub whore, and that's all I have to say.
My channel loves me raging, and that's the game.
I don't think anyone loves you, Jeff.
No one does. I
Zeke, I killed the first enemy. I think I'm done.
I was gonna say, I may only have 21 subscribers, but I've been consistently getting double-digit views in my streams, and I'm proud of that. That means people.
We gotta go over here.
Actually,
by
Zeke,
the
if you want,
river.
I'll restart Dark Souls 2 and stream it to your account.
So we got
if you want
Patriots
to at some point,
and
go for it.
Eagles Super Bowl.
If you want,
Yep.
I'll be dead honest. I don't care about my account. But for the games I play alone, if you ever want me to stream them, you can just let me know. Now don't expect me to jump out and say, hey, I want to stream this. The Dark Souls games, I'm down.
If there's something that you have that I don't have that you wouldn't mind streaming, I might. Like
Well-
if it's something that I think people would want to watch.
There's the Shamrock.
If you think
Blade
it's
I
something
want.
that people would want to watch, go for it.
Any Dark Souls game, somebody will watch.
Shit.
Like Dark Souls 2, I can replay. Bloodborne, I'll replay. I guess I could replay Dark Souls 1 Remastered when I get it. Well,
Hey,
duh, I'm
Jason,
gonna
it's
replay
time
it.
to go over to
Jason,
and
be
go
quiet.
Rick- Oh god, it's coming.
Because like other than Amnesia,
Why did it say that in the party? White Kaori women and White Miyazano joined the party. Zeke, look at the stream real quick. It's gonna be a couple seconds behind, but I want to show you this enemy. This beast.
You'll see why, okay. If you actually watch the show, you'll understand.
Oh.
I got bored of my other name.
See if I
you
can
want to
kill-
see a beast.
I'm fighting it right now.
I'm sorry, Jason. I got bored of my other name.
Ow. No? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that thing. Why are you fighting that exactly already?
I don't know, but I can't kill it.
I know, I want sure. Get started. Get.
Mostly because there was an item over here.
You're.
I'll come back for you later. Oh no.
Who is playing shit?
That has to be this person named Jeff.
Jeff Fafa.
Well, they changed this app up huge since last time I used it.
What are you
What
on?
does he want?
I'm on the PlayStation app.
Oh, cool.
What does Kevin want?
I don't know. He's in the party because he's a friend. Is there a problem with that child?
Why did he mention Jeff Papa?
I did. Get over it, faggot.
Well, what did he want me for? He said somebody named Jeff.
No, I was wondering whose mic was playing all that shit.
Oh, that was mine. I was watching your video.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, Zeke's video. I missed it! I have to go back up and get that item.
Yes, it was me, I promise.
I mean, he missed it, and now he's got to go up and get that item.
Oh, yeah, press my
I mean,
skip.
Yes, Google, it was not me, but yes, Google, I am okay with it. Damn it, Google. God, I'm so used to doing this shit. I've got my phone pulled up so I can look at the live chat even though you're streaming.
To be fair, at least that way, you'll still know. Also, I'm at the first boss.
I love, like, when I'm not online and I'm watching one of Jeff's streams and there's a comment down below that he just never even sees, and I'm like, really?
Hey, bud.
Some people are dumb.
I may not be good at this, but I read the chat. Speaking of reading the chat, you remember the Minecraft stream I did where the guy asked me if I respected women. You know, that guy that was there for like 2 hours.
Oh, God.
He never sucked.
Yep.
He never sucked.
He's...
Him, the other people that were in the last stream that you weren't there for, but we made, there are 3 more people now that are on my friends list that weren't before that stream. They never sucked. So, I guess people just don't subscribe anymore to channels. Guess that's not the cool thing. Maybe one of these days I'll have 50 subs and get an average of 10,000 views on every stream.
funny.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine? What a weird fucking channel.
So Zeke, he says snake now.
I only have 1 subscriber, but I get million views.
Yes. Like, comment, and remember, don't subscribe.
I killed him. I am weak.
Nice. I'll watch this for a little bit, why not?
World's sexy celebrities pouring milk on themselves.
Ridiculous.
Why do I have this in my recommended?
Because you suck, Kev.
Because you're dumb.
I wanted you to be here for the first stream, and from now on, like, whether you're online or not, I'll stream it every once in a while.
Mhm.
I might have Pat hop in and help me out.
If I am streaming, you'll know I'm streaming, and if I'm not, go for it. Because, like, other than Amnesia, which I'm going to try to get back into,
Yeah.
I don't
That
have
game's scary.
a solo series that I do, and if you commonly play games solo, if you want to stream them, have at it. I'm not going to stop you.
Okay.
You can be that guy. Everybody loves that guy.
Oh, and one thing you didn't know about the night. Holding L2 will activate a stance.
What
You
the
knew that
hell?
much, right?
I did.
Well, tapping R1, if an enemy is blocking, you'll pretty much break their defense, and if you walk up to them and press R1 afterwards, you'll crit them. If they have a shield, then the R1 will break their shield, and R2 is a pretty much a high velocity damaging attack. Just a big upward swing, or more like a jab, really. I'm
What
actually
the hell
gonna
do you
that
mean the
on this
connection to
guy.
the server was lost? I'm literally trying to sign into the PlayStation app and saying the connection to the server was lost.
Wow. It happened to me once, and ended up having to delete both of my PlayStation apps. And I re-downloaded them.
Well,
Oddly enough.
oh, I know what
See,
I
you
gotta
got
do.
hit just then and didn't lose a ton of health.
Yeah.
You, my friend, are cheating.
Sure.
I get hit by that same attack, I die.
You're stupid.
You can watch my streams, dude.
You probably got
I
hit
get
by
hit
one
by
of
that
those
attack
flurries.
twice, I die.
Bridge.
Twice at most.
Flurry.
Because I will say this, sometimes I got hit by an attack like that, and it would get me down to like 2 hit points. So, technically,
Apparently someone says
it
I
took
don't
2
want
hits.
this head.
I don't know what to tell you there. Other
You
than
are
I'm
doing
better
the
than
wrong thing, and you are a very bad person. There we go.
Unless, hang on. Did I just figure out something about Dark Souls? I'm a genius. If you have low stamina, like if your stamina is low and almost used up all the way, and you get hit, does it do more damage?
I think that's definitely possible, but I do know for a
Does it
fact.
crit because you have low stamina?
It doesn't crit. It might do slightly more damage because when you're out of stamina, like if you use your last swing where your stamina breaks, you do slightly less damage. So
That's how
I'm
I ended up
gonna go
trading
fight
before.
someone.
Because I got him really fucking low
Too
and just
chilly.
didn't even move, just started spamming the right
Nah.
button.
Did you find someone right next to the main, like the bonfire, who was really strong and just like you couldn't even get hits on? Because I'm gonna try and fight her, but every time I've ever fought her, she's freaking destroyed me.
I don't think
Is
so.
this? No, that's the wrong one. I have like 4 different pictures. You know, I'm
Uh-oh.
trying to choose from. There we go. This is one.
I'm guessing that's the lady you're talking about.
Yep,
She's kicking your ass.
that she is, friend.
Are you one? Yes, I'm sure.
Me? Oh, I'm not done playing. It's just I'm watching a video.
Your profile picture has been saved. Okay.
No,
Can you check? Do me a favor, Jason. Can you check my profile?
I'm in. I don't care about your profile.
Oh, I care about my profile.
That's nice. Check your profile, Kevin.
Oh, you done went and deaded. You
Yep.
done went
Well,
and
I'm gonna go
deaded.
back and fight her till I
It
beat her.
didn't work. It didn't work. It did. I think I have to wait a second for it to work. Yeah, it's
I am going to...
Fuck me,
I don't
Jerry.
really want to play Rambo. What do I want to play?
Jason, it's okay if I send you something real quick, but don't worry about it. That's like for my. This is for my own sake, pretty much.
Sure. I'm actually gonna try and go offline.
I've been itching to play Shadows of Evil again, but I wanted to stream it at some point.
I feel it.
It's just been so long since I played it, I wanted to revisit it. But
Go. I'm playing
don't
Rainbow
want-
Zeke. If you wanna play with me?
How much stamina do you have, Lee? I just died again, Zeke.
trash!
You're trash. I just beat the first boss in like 10 minutes, and you took, what, an hour and a half?
Okay, so it says you're offline. Let's screw
Roundabout,
that.
around about an hour and a half. It was, I can just look at how long the streams were and tell you. Because I am smart, and I have playlists set up. Haha.
As smart as you're gonna be.
Dark Souls 3. I accidentally deleted part 1 at some point because I wanted to, because I had it in there twice for some reason,
Yeah.
and I didn't know how to remove it from the playlist, so I ended up accidentally deleting that stream. But,
Okay,
part
I think
2
I sent-
was 43 minutes. I think part 1 was about the same length. We'll assume it was an hour and say it took like an hour 45.
Okay, that's fair.
It was under 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Tell me when
I
to
think
get
it was
the
about 40
pictures,
minutes,
okay?
the first one was.
I'll get you, Kevin. I am gonna go ahead and go freaking
And Vort took me
destroy
a year and a
Vort.
half.
Boy, man
Vort-
Snapchats has escaped from maximum security prison.
Vort took me. It took me an hour 17 to get to Vort. And then an hour and 3 minutes of fighting Vort. And then 52 minutes to beat Vort.
I'm
so,
proud.
3 hours? A little over 3 hours?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Jason, for being my, cinder, whatever.
Recipient?
Your cinder block?
Yeah. Because I'm just doing that for my cover image.
Who is your block of cinder?
How are you alive?
Change cover image. Change cover image.
Okay. Alright. Well, I actually have to get off for a minute.
Alright.
No, don't leave us.
Don't
Jason,
know
look
how
at my
long that
profile.
minute will
It's
be.
view to miss.
Alright, well,
I'll be back.
let us know. See you, bud.
Yep.
Jason,
See
look
you.
at my
Friend, no.
Jason's trying not to die.
After
Don't you
you
die.
after you're done not dying.
Well, goodbye, Sheik. I was gonna play some
Okay.
Rainbow. Teach me the way. Leap of Splat game fans. Fear is all I know. Don't knock it twice.
Yep.
Who the hell wears the bra outside of their shirt?
Superheroes, probably.
No, for a casual outfit. That's what this one girl's wearing in this video.
Well,
Lucas the Spider, you captured. Top 10 Ugandan horse VR chat. Muting myself for a minute, I gotta watch a trip.
I need to look at that exact.
uh-oh. Get destroyed, dude. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna be getting every single item left and right in the stream, by the way. I'm just gonna do an overview of the areas, hit some of the important stuff, and I'll probably do a second playthrough if necessary, but I don't think it will be. If I do this daily, I'll do it a couple hours each day. I should pump it out fairly quickly.
What the hell is this? God.
Oh. And, yeah, I'm Jason. And if you don't like, you know, what you see here, well, you know, leave. Or if it's just that you don't want to hear the other people, then I can make arrangements to play this on my own time every once in a while.
Can I tell you one line in can I tell you my favorite line in your line, April?
No,
Jason. Why?
because I'm going to watch it.
No, you're not. We know
You can say that. I'm not watching your show yet. I will in the future. Just not yet. I'm letting this happen. Why am I letting this dude kill me? I'm gonna go back to the bonfire. That was I'm stupid. Ridiculous. So, whenever you get to an enemy set that will either annoy you or you just have trouble with, ranged attacks can be a good problem solver there. Specifically these guys, because they're going to throw stuff right back at you. You just kind of drill them. They're low health, they're not really an issue. And he walks out there, so you don't necessarily have to fight him. Bastard. Being a bitch. So from here on, you want to be able to make it with at least 3 heals if you want to go 5 Vort. First thing you're going to want to do is be careful of these guys. Chop them. He climbs over right here. And then one more on the ladder. As soon as he gets his mosey ass up here. Nope. Guess I'll come down to you. Now this is the scary part. That guy right there, the one standing up on his knees, he's a snaky guy. He starts standing up. You gotta kill him quick or he transforms. Kill him fast enough and he won't. Take this item, some fire bombs. Gotta slaughter these guys for the souls. I mean, it's not a lot, obviously, because they're weak. They won't attack you back or anything. But it's definitely something. Then over here, there's a crystal lizard and an item. Kill him, you get something special, raw gem, and you get the large soul here. Other than that, I want to say that's everything here. Afterwards, you either climb down or drop onto this, and drop over here. And you find a little doorway. It's another area. There's nothing great here. It's actually more of a dangerous area, so you kind of want to avoid this for now, up until, you know, you're ready to just start exploring. Over here, you got a couple guys. 2 archers. Once you approach this archer, he has some buddies come up and help him. Just slap that first one so he falls off. Next one will just get one shot if you're using the axe I'm using right now. Or if you stick with your straight sword, you should still be okay. 1 or 2 hits. Now that we've cleared that out and we've secured the path downwards, I kind of want to clear this area out. So I guess I'll just take it slow and safe. First things first, this guy here. Turn around because he's going to follow. Those guys are fast, they'll throw shit at you. You just don't want to let them get up on you. Get a Titanite shard, that's good for the upgrades. Beat anyone that tries to jump up on you because they're pretty weak. It's just once they start hoarding you, there are more issues, you know? Then you got him. You want to check pots and stuff. In the other games, there's items. Just roll into him. Ooh, Undead Hunter Charms. Cool. Can't remember exactly what those ones did.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
So first things first, we got one of these guys. He's not the biggest threat in the book, but he is a threat. So he's not going to come towards me yet, so he'll just eat a couple bombs till he's feeling frisky. See, now that he knows I'm trying to do ranged, he's just going to come right up on me. And beat me to death, evidently. And I'm already down to 2 heals, so... But to be fair, I did make my own set of mistakes there. So, you could debate that you could do it without using even 1, if you're good at fighting this kind of enemies, but I'm just getting back into this game, so I'm not great. You can roll this way, get this little path checked out. There's some loot here and there, blah blah blah. Bunch of enemies underneath, you don't really want to be down there. I can't remember, but I think, yeah, there's a drop off right here. So you want to avoid that. You want to turn back, go back to the path you went. There's some more enemies you can slaughter mercilessly, up until you get down to the hard part. Once you see him, kind of know where he is, and it says be wary of ambush because of him. Just come right out and beat him to death. Otherwise he'll get that jump on you, take some of your health, make your life a little worse. Just got a broadsword. Start with a longsword. Yeah, broadsword's slightly better. It's got +1 strength bonus and +7 on its base attack power. So if you're not liking your axe, which is kind of low on attack power, but it has dark damage, you'd switch off to this broadsword, which is, you know, your basic sword. Good attack speed. Doesn't take too much stamina because it's not a heavier weapon. You just want to follow through on this path till you get out here, and you are you're golden on where you are, but you got to come down here and fight all these. I would start with the dogs. See if you can't get a fire button. Nah, took off the log. Well, that guy is big, and so is he. And so is he. You get 3 big guys in this area. They're all pretty threatening. So I'm just going to try and lob this firebomb right down there. Nope, too far. Right down there. Closer. Oh, somebody noticed me. There we go. Now I'm getting all the visitors, eh? There we go. Haha. See, now 1 or 2 of them know where I am. Specifically him. And if they don't, they're about to. That's bad. You'll undoubtedly get plenty of enemies that'll just rush you too. Okay, so kind of want to aggro one of these guys at a time. Obviously that can be difficult based on where you are and how you're doing things. You just kind of want to approach one. He'll follow up on you. I think a dog just noticed me too. You're going to rush and spam an attack immediately. And then I'll get a couple hits. I like to do 3 basic attacks and 1 heavy at the end. Good starter combo to kind of get all 4 hits off and destroy them. You know. Could have sworn there's another enemy down here somewhere hiding. There's those guys, but I wouldn't say they're the most threatening guys around. Other than that, you just kind of want to take this last guy on. If you did it my way. I knew something was wrong with that guy. Yep. He 1-hit combos you, just about murders you in that 1 throw. And then his buddy kind of tries to finish you off. He'll drop down and come and fight too, though, so be careful while you're beating this guy. Unless you miss most of your attacks like I did. Oh, yep, that's a combo. You gotta be careful. Once it seems like they start a combo, you kind of want to back off. That way you don't get locked. Kill him, and then go find the buddy. There he is. I'm out of heals, and this is not a great area to be in when you're low. So I could either run back to the bonfire, or continue on the path I'm taking. Which, down there is a whole lot of death. But
all I see is death. All I see is death.
you could also just run back to the bonfire the way you came.
Oh, Fortnite has another update.
Yep, it's just stability. Run up here, you grab this chest, and you get the silver eagle kite shield.
Broken.
So that'll help you with your defense, especially for people looking to use shields. And it's a parry type shield, I believe. Let me check that out. Nope, it's a weapon stance shield. The parry shield that you start with is just the knight shield, which isn't bad for those who like the parry. I personally can, but I do not prefer.
I don't even know how to parry, and I played the game, and I only managed to parry, and it was by an accident. I'm like, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? But ha!
There's that dog I knew I heard. And yeah, a lot of people struggle with parrying, and you'll do it accidentally once or twice. Oh, I just got a Selkie. Where does that go? Huh.
Yes.
I believe that. Anyhow, I guess that's my new objective. Find where the hell that key goes. Well, it's probably back the way I came. And I have a lot of souls, so instead of going and dying, I'm gonna pop a bonfire.
Hey, but it's just in tomorrow. Dude, you remember how we were doing that reading in English class today?
What? What about it?
My God, English was actually fun today. Miss, you know Perry Brewer, the loudmouth, annoying one.
There's a lot of people like that, bud.
The one that always calls, like, the one that's always making those weird noises, like and all that.
That describes most of the freshmen.
No, this is a senior, dude.
Oh, well, then he's just stupid.
Yeah. Well, guess what? He kept disrespecting Miss Dotson and interrupting her. Miss Dotson made him play the part of the girl, and I was laughing.
Matches his personality, because he's a bitch.
Then Ryan, he didn't want to do the part of the girl, so guess who took over? Ryan Modewell.
This
And
is
I'm
bad.
just like, he didn't. Should I do a hardware or a rare sword?
So how long ago?
Rare hardware or sword?
Ryan's a beautiful young lady.
He started talking in a girl voice. Me and my friend, everyone just started cracking up. I was on the verge of crying so many times.
I'm proud of you. Cry, baby.
Broke the donkey.
I'll be back. I muted them for a bit so that I can actually talk about this. This area can be obnoxious. You just want to start with this guy, because he's going to bum rush you. Very rarely will this knight attack you too quickly, but when he does, he'll evidently fall if you're careful. Or if he's not careful, I suppose. So if you stun lock him correctly, you can just easily knock him down. But of course, his combos are powerful and he's a decent starter enemy. He's tough, but easily taken down if you're careful. So once you brutally murder him, you either go out the way you went to Snakeland, or I'm gonna kill this guy because he's obnoxious. And I missed an item here apparently. Yeah, check your corners. Oh, he dropped something too. Yeah, he's up here now. He's gonna come rush me here in a second. Soul of a Deserted Corpse. Well, I'm not interested in you right now, bud. Leave me be. You come in here, it's your life. Good choice. So there's a ladder here. That might be where the cell key goes. There's a big guy though, so you want to take care of him first. You don't ever want to leave something behind you if it's somewhat close. Getting crits on the bigger guys, by the way, is pretty easy. Crit them and just beat them while they get up. Let's see if this is the correct key. Nope. So that is locked, but we don't have the correct key. Now let me see. Have we gotten any other firebombs? That's not where those go. Nope. So check your corners on entering areas, always. So he's there, and we already know he's going to throw a firebomb. So rush him. And murder him. Get deserted trousers from this guy if you're lucky. I guess the drops are more than likely different. Slaughter here and there, you know, do the thing that you gotta do. Hearing a lot of screeches. I think they're up above though. And just follow suit with the path you've taken. Selkie! Hey there, you.
No, you're from far. You must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. Below the high wall is not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Very well. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base. Do your part and...
Blue tier stone ring. Increased damage absorption when HP is low. But because we have no other rings, I'll put that on without thinking about it. And I do believe... Okay, yeah, we still have 3 heals. So if we make it there without too much damage taken, we can go on and fight Vort. If not, I'll head back to the bonfire, go level up, and then kick the shit out of Vort. If I climb up the correct side of the ladder, that is. Wrong thing. But I don't like shields very much. Not my style. I go for damage, I go for broke. I may have missed mine, but you're missing yours, pal. No. No. So, I want it to be known that this guy respawns every time. And because of that, he is always a threat. So it's always scary seeing him doing that, in my opinion. Because that's just like death at any moment, you know? Obviously, I'm a chicken shit. I have 4 heals now. How do I have 4? Whatever. So, jump here. Don't jump all the way down this ladder or you will take damage. And have it known that there is an item here that it's firebombs aren't great, obviously. But, you know, keep those equipped, keep throwing knives equipped. Make sure you remember to cycle through. Keep in mind what you have equipped and what you don't. I was hoping I was behind that wall. Like, ooh. I need you to hit me so I can heal and get my health's worth in. Yes, I let you of all people hit me. When you get down here, there's a couple guys that'll come up from the sides. You can already see one dangling right there. As soon as you get down, just rush him. Slap his hands. He'll fall. This guy gets up, slap his hands. He'll die. Somebody just commented on the stream. Cool. I can't exactly check. Unless I go into the broadcast settings. Your site might get cut off. Moist, huh? You can be as moist as you want it, pal. Oh, that's bad. Oh, the very last one.
Hera. Nat type with Kevin.
Yo, somebody commented on the stream. I didn't see his name, but he said moist.
Hera. He said moist. I believe that. Subscribe, my dude.
Oh
It's
yeah,
my
I have the
channel.
others muted, by the way.
Do you have Jeff muted, Jason?
Yep. I had them both muted because they were being loud. And I was giving out pointers on the game, and I didn't, you know, want to have people just listen to Jeff and him scream. So.
I feel it.
Yep. But once you kill this big guy, just loot the area. There's a couple decent items, embers and such that you want to grab, and embers can be a good healing items. So. Taking embers and things, you know, putting them in the bottom slot for the time that you have none equipped or none used. You can pop it in the middle of the battle with Vort or whatever boss or wherever you're at. Somebody just said, "Hey, dude."
That was me.
Oh.
Yes, Jeff.
Hey, buddy.
I was responding to him. He was giving out tips and stuff for the game, and he had you and Kevin both muted because you were loud or something.
Oh, and you can clear out this entire area, but I'm gonna do that after I kill Vort, in order to not get fucking murdered, because I only have 2 heals left and an ember. You can just zigzag your way past these fools, and now we're at the boss room. And if you would have hit me, I would have cried. Nope, but they will not walk in this boss room, even after you kill Vort, from what I know. They might trek in, you know, within an inch of the door, maybe step on the line, maybe put their toe over it, but they won't walk in.
I've never had them walk in. They don't walk in the other room behind you either with the dancer.
Yep, they just don't go in boss rooms.
Speaking of dancer, did you fight her?
Not yet, I'm going to right after Vort.
I was gonna say I don't blame you for not doing that. Because I have, once.
Yeah.
For about 10 seconds. Yeah, it was one of the more interesting 10 seconds of my life.
That's
God,
cool.
I've said that too many times.
Alright. Vort of the Boreal Valley. You want to hug his stomach and his butt right at the start of the battle.
I usually, when I beat him, I basically just stuck between his hind legs for most of
He's gonna jump around a lot. And yeah, sticking right around his hind legs. He'll swing the mace, you can get a quick combo off. Sometimes he'll try and do combos.
it. Yeah.
Yep, no back up. Nope, no back up.
Sometimes
Keep swinging.
he'll,
My fault.
He'll like swing at you in front of his body, and he'll hit you anyway if you're
Yep.
behind him.
Once he does his frost breath, he'll charge it up. You want to run up behind him and beat the ever-loving hell out of him while you have the chance. You can get off 5, 6, 7 attacks in the time that he's doing it, depending on how early you get there. And that's the slam attack you want to watch for, because that's what everybody gets hit by when they're not careful. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Ember, which will increase my maximum health. I don't know how that hit me. I'm gonna get him to swing, so I can get a quick heal. Oh, now you're gonna spam attack, see? Get a couple more hits off.
Fort, I don't, because you're very
And that's game. We just killed Fort on our first try, boys. Cool.
You said a green sniper? I didn't know that was a thing.
It's not.
in Fortnite.
Only story mode has it. Ask him if he's in story mode.
Yeah, he is in store.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyways, we just killed Vort, so now I'm gonna head to the shrine, and I'm gonna level up, and then I will go and fight the dancer here in a moment after I clear out this area. Head to Firelink Shrine. I'm a little scared, I haven't fought the dancer in so long.
Because you battle for a fortnight.
That was pretty good.
That might actually be the reason. I don't know. Or is the night of the fort? Uh-huh.
Right, that's something.
Welcome, speaker.
So, actually, before I level up, I want to make sure and point out that when you gather up all these souls, make sure you use them, because people don't tend to use them when they get them. They forget about them until
You
later.
have 4 Estus flasks. How did you get the 4th?
You can, you know the blue one you get?
Yep.
You can allot that into the gold ones by talking to the blacksmith.
Ah, Central probably should have done that.
Yep. See, I don't use the stances or anything too often.
Right.
Also, once you kill the Great Tree, which you'll be seeing probably today, you can talk to that little guy up there, and he'll transpose this soul. Right here, and all the other boss souls, and he will give you items from them. Now, I don't like Vort's item, but I'm gonna keep the soul until I can show you guys. I mean, obviously,
I will be right back, buddy.
obviously, it's not like too important, but it's nice to know what you can get. Also, once you get stop emoting that Estus flash shard, you want to run down to the blacksmith and talk to him for a moment, and you can reinforce it. Increases its number of uses to 5. Other than that, you can talk to him again if you'd like. You need some souls for this part, but if you try to infuse with him, you can add damage types. Fire Raw increases the base damage output, but takes away strength bonuses, and then Refined will increase the strength bonus, dexterity bonus, whatever the weapon type is, obviously, and how you're built, blah blah blah. She's not really good for much else. You can talk to these people, probably earn an emote or something. She's the shopkeep. You can sell stuff you don't want, you know, sell these, sell those, stuff I don't want. I'll keep those for now. You can sell that for 2,000, but you get much more out of using it. So don't sell souls at any given time. And obviously, you know, she has her own selection. You want to buy these when you can. That's 7,500 in total. I wouldn't recommend buying her weapons. I mean, you know, halberd, pretty cool, I guess. Sorcerer's staff, it's whatever. I wouldn't really recommend buying any of her stuff, because you'll find stuff along the way. But yeah, and you got this little dickhead. Talk to him, he feels worthless, you get the collapse emote. Stop doing emotes. and then, you know, he just kind of becomes useless. So now that we're decked out, 5 heals, Ember's ready. Let's see, did we grab one of these? No, we didn't. We're gonna head back to Vort, and we're gonna turn around. We gotta go talk to a lady to get out of this area anyways, so I'll show you the full playthrough of that entire area if I make sure to grab everything. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Kill everything, kind of show you my style of fighting these enemies. As soon as it loads, anyhow. Alright, so first things first are these 2 enemies that you saw running down here. Oh, and depending on how you shake your controller and press X a couple times or hold it, whatever you're doing, you'll do emotes and such. Tap the left side of the touchpad and it'll kind of show you. You just kind of hold X when you do it, I think. Yep. But I'd recommend you try not to do that, because in the middle of battle you might get yourself killed. He's blocking. Stance your sword, tap R1, shield break, walk up, critical attack. Obviously, different weapons have different skills when you hold L2, but that is this one's. And if you miss, you can do it again. At this level, you shouldn't run out of stamina until you actually do the crit. Make sure they don't drop any items as you kill them, though. You don't want to miss out on any goodies you could get. And goody gumdrops. I want to check these areas somewhat closely. These bodies don't really have anything from what I know, unless I'm wrong, in which case I might miss an item, but I don't think I'm going to miss anything. Oh yeah, and that holding L2 and tapping R2 with certain swords will do that attack, which is just a long drawn out dash, and that is a lot of poise on that attack, so he won't really break you as you do it. But as soon as you hit him, you know, he'll pretty much be done with whatever he's doing. Obviously, some enemies will differ based on their weapon types, shield types, and things of that sort. And sometimes their shield and poise won't break. And you gotta be ready for stuff like this to happen. And dying is not a bad thing necessarily. Yeah, you don't want to die, obviously. Don't try to. But you're not gonna be limited to anything if you do. You know, just run up here, hit him a few times. He won't be able to hit you while you're hitting him because he's stupid. If they're blocking, you want to either back off and let them do something like that, or try and break their guard. You hit them enough times, they'll run out of stamina. Or you can just try and get behind them and crit them. I feel like that's probably the easiest solution, and or the best. But it's indifferent. It's based on how you feel about it yourself. I'm gonna equip this last throwing knife and go ahead and use this. So this guy up here is a bit of a fun kind of guy. He's a little different looking, as you can tell. He's blue. You can already see the red glow of his eyes. You really just want to sneak up on this guy. Slow down. Don't do anything more than walk. Right when you get up to him. Ah, I missed my crit chance. Yeah, you want to try and crit this guy because he's a pain. Especially when he does stuff like that. But when he does that, you get a few free hits. Uh-oh. Yep. That's what I was expecting from the start. Yep, where's the heal? Nope, he's down. What do we get out of that? Refined gem and a crossbow. Cool. I think the crossbow was a lucky drop, honestly. Ooh, it's a knight's crossbow. 40 lightning attack on that crossbow, so keep that in mind. But that's definitely helpful later on. And the last one we need to check out, I believe, is up here. If I'm correct. Because, yeah, up here was the big guy on the right. You don't really need to fight him again. Just try not to draw his aggro. We got these two sweaty boys. They're not necessarily a threat unless you do something stupid like I just did. Kill them. Get the knight somewhere over here. Pretty sure he's up here right now. Does this kind of area look familiar? Yeah, but be careful, because things get a little ugly here. You want to kill that guy faster than I did. I just happened to miss a lot of attacks right there. These guys are weak, obviously. They don't look very strong. Kind of just hack and slash your way through these guys. Knock them out. You can take whatever loot you find here. Make sure you check your areas again. Corners can hide loot and shit like that. And afterwards, Dark Souls. Break all the boxes you find just in case. Be careful on it though. Good rolling tool.
I'm back.
Hello. Afterwards, you want to take the elevator up, and this will open up a shortcut for the entire area.
A shortcut. Ooh. I like those.
Oh yeah. As soon as you get up, you'll get some more throwing knives. If I could quit accidentally doing emotes, that'd be nice. Once you get up, you want to open this first door, and you get a big guy to fight.
I'm muted, Jeff.
Okay. Guy's not too difficult, but I've been running around for a while, so my health's low. You want to be careful with these guys. Just walk up, don't get hit like I just did. Finish him off before I die. Cool, I'm alive, oddly enough. And now that I'm glowing blue, I have extra guard absorption, but that's not going to help me at this health. I'm going to run out here and grab this item. I don't have too many souls, so I don't mind dying, because I can just run back. I know where the elevator is now. Kind of want to sneak your way up here and get a good eyes on the area. You got dogs and such, archers, people that'll just generally be mean to you. First thing you're going to want to do is charge and try to get past them. The dog specifically will be your biggest threat rather than the archer, because yeah, he'll do damage, but as you can see, they're much faster than you. You want to run up here, light up this bonfire if you can, but I can't because they're right on top of me, so obviously I'm at a bit of a conundrum here. But, as you can tell, we're at the start. So, you just open up a bonfire to the entire area. But the problem is, I'm gonna die to these dogs, whether I like it or not. Yep, there it is. But because I died right next to the bonfire, I can just TP there, grab my souls, and do whatever. Yep, back at work. So we're gonna run back and check out those souls, which should be at the high wall bonfire, I believe. Yeah, high wall, the very start. So we're gonna go get my souls. We'll check out the second area that I haven't shown you guys yet, clear out that place, and then we're gonna go take on the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. And if we go ahead and kill that, I believe that means we can go ahead and go fight the princes if we wanted to, but they're a hassle. So I'll probably just continue with the basic game, rather than give you guys the end game before the, beginning. So once I spawn in here, my soul should be nearby. Yep, right up here. So grab these. 2,000 souls, whatever. That's early game, yeah, that's a lot. But it could always be worse. First thing you want to do, kill the archer. Turn right from the bonfire if you're looking that way at the dragon that's alive. Turn around. First thing you'll notice is the dogs. Then you'll notice the enemies up there. Then you'll notice the path below with the big guy and those guys. Dogs got good eyes, so don't expect them not to notice you. Look at that idiot.
Do you have any idea how many times I died right in that area?
I reckon a lot.
For about 30 minutes I was dying in that area.
Come on now, you don't sound like you enjoyed it.
Whatever makes you think that.
The bitching, really.
No, me? Never.
Big guy noticed me. Axes. If they have an axe, when they rush you, they'll probably jump into the air and land near you. Just roll out of the way, get up behind them, get a crit off. So he's got an axe. No, he's got a halberd, so he's gonna rush and do a lunge forward. Run up right afterwards, get a couple hits off. Finish it off with a strong attack. You might kill him, you might not. Depends on your weapon. I'm running the broadsword to be found not long ago. I could run the battle axe with the dark damage, but I don't think Dark affects hollows too much. You want to rush this guy here, because he's another snake. Let him teleport into your life. After we can just finish off all these guys, more or less no problems. I don't think anything happens. I like to kill everything before I start looting, to ensure that it's safe to loot, but all you're going to get is a longbow, 12 standard arrows. Nothing great, but it's good to have that bow. So that's pretty much everything. We just got to go back down here and ensure that we didn't miss anything down here. I could heal, but there's no point really. That'd be like a waste at this point.
Why did the thing not spawn up there?
The snake?
Yeah.
I killed him too fast.
I did that to him and he didn't take any damage. It said he was invincible.
You probably missed then.
Said he was invincible. No, it was like a clink. It gave like a clink sound.
Unless you hit something around him, I don't know.
It was like clink. And he like glue a little bit.
Like Ratchet and Clank?
Kinda. It was like, you know in Mortal Kombat when you have an overshield? When like you're doing an x-ray. Say like they hit you while you're starting your x-ray and you glow yellow because you like aren't going to be stopped. You're just like invincible for a little bit.
Yeah.
You take a little bit of damage but you're invincible as far as it's not going to stun you.
Yeah, you can't stagger.
That's what he did. And then he took like no damage.
What?
Because you know I did like no damage because I never uploaded anything.
Oh.
Hello.
Who the fuck? I just did. He's on Trove. Poor kid.
Yeah, I feel that.
Alright, so I could wipe out these guys again. But I just don't see a point. I mean, I might kill these guys if they get in my way. But they're not going to, obviously. So, before we get up there, take off the throwing
They
knives,
shouldn't give you
out on the Ember. And we're gonna go take on the Dancer. And I've already taken damage. Great start. And I'm not even there yet! Once you enter this door, they'll leave you alone though, so don't sweat it. He'll run up to it. Come on in. Yeah, I didn't think so. Afterwards, you just want to run on up to this little lady. Give her a chat.
I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to you.
No. She'll give you this. You try to talk to... Can you stop emoting? You try to talk to her and she's just gonna... She'll give you this and that. You want to make sure you get the Covenant from her. Because if you're playing online, if you get invaded, these other people running that same Covenant can come save you. Now, you're done with her. Use up an Ember, if you have one, and then beat her ugly face in.
Viewers, if you guys are wondering why I'm responding or reacting to things that he's doing like 10 seconds later, there's a delay on the stream. And there just naturally is. It doesn't happen in real time. So if I react to something and you're like, man, that happened like a year ago, I'm trying to keep up with it live, but there's a delay. So.
Yep. And now the doors shut close. And my sins germinate within me. And this is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. One thing I want to point out, look at that neck. That is an unnaturally long neck. She has a noodle neck. And I don't think I'll beat her on my first try. I'll put that out there right now. Now I'm going to bum rush her and try. Don't get me wrong. Yep.
I think it's a pretty nice neck.
Hey, never mind.
Most of our attacks are going to be either chained or one long drawn out slap that take time, and that grab will kill you. If you let her grab you, you're done for. Or at least early game. Yep. Oh man, she does a lot of damage.
You're telling me that attack's not just an insta-kill?
Late game, no. Early game, yes.
It's just an insta-kill. I didn't know I had a set. I thought it was just like, oh, she impaled you. You're dead.
And as you can tell, I'm not doing any damage to her. Because it's way too early to fight her. But I'm trying anyways. I've already knocked out a good chunk of her health. I still have 3 heals, so I'm not doing bad. Now she's summoning her second sword. Nope, nope, she just did an explosion. Which I don't remember ever her doing to me. Get a couple more hits off. Oh, she staggered. Get another hit off. Now I'm gonna back it up. That's not good. Yeah, you want to stay away from the edges there, because you'll lose your sight. Kind of get restricted. I'm gonna try my battle axe on her. See if I can't do a little more damage than what I'm doing. 65. Let me switch back. Broadsword.
Your other one was doing 69.
Was it?
And
Oh,
138.
and I'm down. So yeah, she is resistant to dark damage, I believe. I think she is fire and magic based, I believe. I think she's... I don't think she's susceptible to poison. I don't think fire or magic do great against her, because that's her sword types. So you'd assume that she'd have some resistance there. So if I had to make a bet, I'd say start with maybe electricity or something. Or rather than that, just go physical all the way. Anywho, that was the dancer. So now we're gonna head off the high wall and... but I have souls up there, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't have any bones, so there's no point in going back. Oh well. It's only 3k or so. I might be able to run that back soon enough. Anywho, next up we have the tree. The tree's pretty annoying. It's a standard boss. But it's a bit of an obnoxious fight based on its hit points. Oh, I should have watched that cutscene. Damn it. My bad, everyone. I'll watch the next one. I forget that people haven't seen these. People like Zeke.
No, I did see that one. If you
Okay.
go back on the channel, go back to the
Oh, that's right.
latest
You got to the
stream.
area with the tree, but you didn't actually get to
The
it.
most recent stream, yeah. I got to right here and I kind of looked around a little bit. That's where I stayed.
Okay.
You are officially where I got in 4.5 hours. I
So-
suck at Dark Souls, everybody. Hi.
You're wonderful, my love. So you come back to the back of the bridge, rather than moving forward, and you'll find this little shit.
Dude, that dog took you way too long.
Yeah, it really did.
It's fallen like
Da-da-da-da.
17 times.
Oh yeah. So that dude's supposed to help us later on. I'm not really sure on the next part of his quest, nor do I care. But first things first, you have a gate up here. When you approach it, all these guys are wandering around.
First things first, he has a vagina for a face.
He really does. That's what I was thinking. Kind of want to just charge this gate because it's gonna open and release the hounds. Fetch me their souls.
Fucking reference.
Then you want to pull the switch. That dog out there will murder them all and give you the souls for it, I believe. No? Okay. Well, either way. Then you have a bonfire. So you kind of get a win immediately by getting a bonfire as soon as you get here. I'm gonna go ahead and rest if you took any damage.
Positive.
Oh yeah. And now the fun begins, because this area slowly goes from okay to horde mode. With a couple giant arrows. So, first things first, these guys are simple to fight. That guy is in the ground, but okay, that's cool. Any hanging bodies with items, you just slap and they'll fall down. Your biggest issues will more than likely be the larger characters, I say, larger enemies in the area. They'll shoot spells and such, and then these little douchebags will drop in. They're 2 hits just like the normal enemies if you're using a half-assed weapon. But they can swing pretty fast and shoot stuff at you. So they can be a threat as long as, you know, you're not ready for them. But if you're ready and paying attention to your area, you should be, for the most part, alright. They're pretty quick moving, so they can be mildly worrying at most. but no one in their right mind would call those things a threat. I cannot use the bow because I don't have the dexterity.
So me, they are a threat to me.
Probably. Also, you were right. I don't have the dexterity to use the damn bow.
Nope.
So for this area, there are a lot of
I didn't know
enemies.
what it was telling me, but I knew that it told me I couldn't with my current stats. So I just kind of accepted it and moved on.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the bow. Like, whenever you see it, you're gonna see at the bottom of its stats, you'll see the red number all the way at the bottom, and it says 14. That means it requires 14 dexterity. The one to the left of that is strength. To the right is, I think that's attunement, and the one to the right is faith. No, that's intelligence, I believe. Let me check. Stats. That's intelligence, yeah. The book is intelligence, the star is faith, and dexterity is the hand, strength is the arm. Just gotta make sure everyone and their mother doesn't notice me here. Just want to take them on one by one. Oh, she put on her hat. She noticed me. So at this point, you just want to wipe everything as quickly as possible. Because this chick is mean. Ow. And she does bleeding damage, so be wary on that. Oh yeah, and she does weird spells like this. That's one-shotting me right now. Yep. I'm dead. Well, that was fun. Well, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and go grab food, bring it in here, and go die again. I'll be right back, everybody.
I will be here attempting. Not lag because she was lagging because my phone keeps buffering for whatever reason. Hi guys, if you're enjoying your shelf, if you're enjoying your shelf, it's a nice shelf. It's got some nice stuff sitting on it. You're doing shelf things over there on your wall. I see it over there. I'm watching you. But, more importantly, if you're enjoying yourself, if you are enjoying you, subscribe. Stick around for some, whatever this channel is. I don't know. It's usually me streaming, and Jason's there for a lot of it. The other people in the party you can't hear right now because they're muted on Jason's end. Jeffrey and Kevin, they're there for some of them. We just kind of do stuff as a group, and then every now and again I'll stream like Amnesia or COD Zombies or whatever it is that I feel like streaming. But if you're enjoying, subscribe, stick around. He's gonna do a complete playthrough of Dark Souls, I'm sure. I'll end up playing more Amnesia at some point, and then other than that, we'll play Rainbow Six Siege, Fortnite, Rocket League, which I still kind of struggle to stream. Whenever I stream, my frame rate drops horribly, but I can hook up to a hotspot or whatever. And also, this weekend, maybe doing another charity live stream, so tell people about that possibility. I'll end up with some video at some point this week, if it is going to happen this weekend. But, I'm rambling. I'm stalling because he's not. If you want to see some stuff, this channel has stuff. Again, this is my channel, not Jason's. It's usually me streaming, but
Alrighty, I have returned. I have food. I'll snack on it while I play.
I rambled on about a lot of shit. We're gone.
Did you enjoy yourself?
So, I did, actually. I like those short moments of, hey, I can ramble and babble on about the channel and things we might be doing in the future and stuff for a couple minutes.
Oh, and everybody watching this, expect a charity live stream coming up in a week or two.
I did mention that.
Okay.
I did.
Either this weekend or next.
We'll try to make it happen this weekend. If it will be this weekend, I'll post a video. At some
Probably
point.
Friday, Thursday.
And when it does happen, Jason will be streaming on his channel as well.
Oh yeah, so All of our accounts will probably be active.
Unknown Guy Gaming, which you're on currently. Jason WLL123. Is his username on PSN. Gaming Master Supreme. That's Jeffrey. He'll probably be streaming. At least some of it.
He'll do something, more than likely.
And that one will go on for a while. We went for about 11 hours. Between 10 and 11 hours
something
last
of that
time.
sort, yeah.
I think we can get a full 12 this time. By the end of it, we will sound completely intoxicated. But it's okay, because I usually do anyway. So,
I suppose that's fair.
my mouth gets really dry
Nope.
and I'm stealing the words because I try not to have a lisp, and it sucks.
Oh yeah.
Especially. But if you're even remotely enjoying yourself, subscribe. Tell people about it. Spread the word. Up and coming channel, trying to just entertain as many people as I can. I'm not looking to make this a career. I just like enjoying myself and maybe having other people enjoy themselves. Also, I can't watch the streams. I've been staring at a loading screen for like 10 minutes.
Well.
Keep closing it and reopening it.
Uh-oh. Who's gonna hit first? I did. So, after you kill them, loot all the enemies you killed. He just dropped rubbish and I'm upset. But remember this back corner right by the gate has Soul of an Unknown Traveler. That's a couple decent amount of souls. Not big, obviously, but it's something. Right in front of where she was sitting, there's an Estus shard, so you can upgrade the number of uses on your Estus flask, which will upgrade mine to 6, which is nice for early game. Our choices are the bridge and the more linear path, but we're gonna take the bridge first, because I can't even remember what's over here. I believe this is the path away from the tree.
Just so you know how far behind I am right now. And it's probably just me. I'm sure other people were watching well ahead of where I am. You still haven't killed the fat lady with the hat. She's at about half health. And I am buffering. And I clicked the live button.
Good job.
Yep, that is my cellular data shitting on itself. It's because it knows it's coming. It knows the live stream's coming. It's like, oh god, 30 gigs.
And just starts sweating and crying.
I'll probably only use my hotspot for games like Rocket League and Brawlhalla that I struggle to stream.
Yeah.
Just have my normal internet for the other ones that work.
Oh yeah. And this guy is a little bit bigger than his buddy, so he's gonna take a couple hits. You can tell he's a bit bigger. But he's not necessarily a threat either, so don't sweat it too much. So right after you exit, first thing you're gonna notice is this douchebag. Cut him up a little bit, he'll be alright. So down there, you're gonna see that big fella and that big fella. They're holding giant pots of what looks like meat. Got a little crew walking there. Well, those two motherfuckers will throw those giant pots at you if they don't bash you with them. And if they throw them, they'll pull out giant saws. So, it's kind of your choice on how you want to go about this area. There's several different techniques you can take. But, starting with fire bombs, if you have any left, you want to throw them at these barrels because they'll blow up. Because when you get near, they're going to start lobbing them. So they'll blow up the barrels for you. Kill the guys that are remotely threats. You got to keep in mind, these guys are going to be firebombing you the entire way. So run in, grab that, and dip. Try to get past this guy without getting murdered. So when you get here, you've already missed the bonfire way back. So you might as well keep going at this rate, because there's another bonfire nearby. You just gotta hope you make it. Try to get past the dogs too, because they're fast. They'll just stay on your ass the entire time. And this is the hard part. There's an item here. Hope I don't get knocked off. Ember. Cool. Just kidding. When they lunge forward like that, they're throwing their pots. You want to roll right around the time they throw it, and you can avoid it. You got a guy here. I want you to rush this guy if these guys are chasing you. Hook to his right and wait. These guys will pull the thing up to charge him. and fall off. That one got smart. He's getting ready to wreck me. Which means I either fight him or open this door. When you open doors, you're invincible. So you want to wait till he's right on top of you and then start opening it. He'll do his little combo. He might cry a little. And you gotta remember, these guys don't stun very easily. So these guys are a real threat. You want to turn around, just get ready. They will stun every once in a while, based on how hard and how many times you've hit them. But don't rely on it. I'd recommend hitting them from the front, because when they turn around and hit you, it's just shocking. You're not ready for it every time. So I'd recommend taking them from the back. Which is a weird thing to say. Or not taking them from the back, take it from the front. You can go up the elevator, but you want to go down first. I hope you enjoy my voice cracks. I am a little bit sick. No, that doesn't mean my voice will crack often.
I'm assuming your mic sounds terrible to me right now because I turned on my Wi-Fi on my phone.
Possibly. Let me check my connection. I'm not.
Let me listen to the stream real quick and I'll tell you.
Okie dokie. So, this is the hard part. When you come out here, you're gonna see that guy, which is basically a mini Vort of the Boreal Valley. He's gonna rush you, he's fast, he's scary. Just try and stay out of his sweeps. Get behind him the moment you can. One hit, move. You don't want to get any kind of combos in, or he might get you. Use these pillars to your defense if you need to. You may not, obviously. And after enough hits, you'll break his poise. And if you get in a moment like I am, got hit once, gotta move away to heal, he's gonna spam you as many times as possible. Either run or open the door, and I don't want to be cheap and open the door again just to get away. So I'm gonna try and kill him. I'm out of heals. I am now frostbitten, out of heals, and going to die. I'm gonna run and get through this door. And as you've noticed if you've been watching, I have 2 embers. So I'll pop one of these, get myself to full health and some. And before I get in there, he's Frost. I'm running a broadsword. What else do I have? 117 plus 38. I don't have anything that is directly better. Actually. No. I'll just go broadsword. I don't need anything special to kill this douchebag. See, the only reason we're killing this guy is for a sword. I need that to be known now. Because this is the sword that can carry you through the rest of the game. And he's down. He will drop the Erythial Straight Sword, which, as you can tell, I cannot use. You need 14 dexterity and 12 strength. So that is going to be our immediate goal. You want to open up the door past him, and it'll lead you to your next area. You do not have to kill the Great Tree yet. I would prefer you do it now, as soon as you get to the Road of Sacrifices bonfire. But first, I'm going to head to the Firelink Shrine, level up, get things done, equip that straight sword and get going. Frostbite is a special perk on any weapon. If you have frost damage and you hit somebody, then over time a frostbite bar will build up. Once it hits, you will do a ton of damage, slow them down, and other sorts of different effects on them. You can look it all up yourself if you're interested. But first things first, we gotta level up our dex to use it. We can't level it up enough. Apparently we're 1 point short, which means we're barely below the amount of souls needed. So I'll use all the souls I have in my inventory besides Vorts, because I want to show you what you can get from them. And actually, you know, maybe in the future I'll do more run-throughs, kill Vort a couple more times in my next couple games, and show you exactly what his weapons can do. But for now, we're just going to level up dexterity. And now that we've done that, we can equip the Erythial Straight Sword. Our weapon is 117 plus 39. The straight sword is 124 plus 32, and it has some frost on it. It has 55 frost on it, which is pretty good for any sort of attribute. Next, we have to run to the blacksmith because we picked up some shards. Only one, though, so that's not bad. We can infuse one of our weapons with whatever. But I'd rather check if I can reinforce. No, I can't. I need a Twinkling Titanite for that. Until then, no. I'll probably just main this for now. That's a powerful weapon, and it has the stance booster. So you can, you know, do your basic attacks with your stance. Which are pretty nice, obviously. Every once in a while, talk to her. I'm gonna buy the soapstone so I can summon in for people, so I can help people later on in the game. Late game when I feel like being a douchebag, do PvP, whatever. But for now, we're gonna head back to the Undead Settlement bonfire. I will be ending the stream maybe after the tree or the next one, depending on what happens. How long it takes, blah blah blah.
You're about an hour 20 in now.
That's not too long. Should I keep it going?
Nah. I'd keep it going through the tree. I'd probably end it there.
I want it to last at least 2 hours per stream.
I feel
Hear that? See that guy up there?
I kind of, like, that was my original intention for this game, and then I kind of just went into, like more. Just mentally couldn't take it, so they ended up being cut short.
One thing some people don't know, if you tap forward and R1 at the same time, you'll do a kick. This will push enemies away from you, and it doesn't take too much stamina. About as much as a normal hit. And it'll push enemies away, giving you a chance to strike or whatever you need to roll away. Then you can do up and R2 at the same time and do a lunging attack that does a piss ton of damage. Now instead of going through this building, we're just going to come out right here. We're going to hit this body. Don't jump down yet. Make sure you check everywhere. Now I believe this is just rubbish or something arbitrary and useless. Ooh, no, repair powder. I lied. Repair powder you don't need often. When you need it, you'll realize that you should have had some on you. We just got Loretta's bone. Loretta is dead, obviously. The ring that I got earlier for that chick with Loretta, we get to keep because we have no one to turn it into. Afterwards, you want to run past all these fools. Up until about here. In which case, kill the guys around you. If I get hit again by you fools. You shouldn't have taken 2 heals there, but I did. But I suck, so don't worry about it. Just run back here, make sure there's nothing here. Okay. So now, I checked this door earlier, and I didn't know what was in here, but there were corpses everywhere. So, first thing I see is there's a lot of cages, but some of these cages are undoubtedly alive. So when you walk in, right click, lock on to anything you can, and hit all these bodies off the ceiling. Right there. That cage is alive. I'm gonna get a good hit on it to start. Yep, we one-shot that one. Charcoal pine resin. And there's some more hanging bodies there. Chop that one down. You want to check your corners pretty well. Other than that, I think that's all the enemies in here. I don't see anything that looks specifically like a threat. So we'll come down here, grab this item, and mosey our way on. Poor Dev. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I know where we are. Got this door here we can't open. It's locked, I believe? Nope, just does not open from the side. So the first thing you want to check is barrels and such. They may have items inside. Pretty rare. Or, I wouldn't say rare, but not as often as you'd like. These guys, they just kind of spasm. So when you hit them once, you want to back up before you hit them again, or you'll lose really small amounts of health that stack up. Better to not lose it, though. These guys here have red eyes. Anything with red eyes is more of a threat than anything else you're fighting. Well, depending on the area, obviously. If they have red eyes, they're stronger than the other ones. Just keep that in mind. And fully charge your R2 when you're fighting enemies that you just want to get rid of. Especially if they're not ready for you. The quick slash is worth the time it takes to just get rid of them without taking any damage. You want to roll right through here, because you know there's a secret if it's breakable. Run down here and grab this little item. You're going to see a bridge. Turn right just a little bit. You can see a little area to the left of that bridge. That's your bonfire. So we want to get there. That is our goal. To get there, we have to run through hell. Now, first thing I'm going to do is equip this bow that I leveled up the dex to use. I'm going to go ahead and equip this, fire off an arrow at her because she's already shooting stuff at me. Oh, and her spells are hitting the wall right there, so I can just fire away. And don't worry, I'm not going to kill her from here. I don't have the arrows for that. I'm going to damage her and try and find a way up to her to finish her. Areas like this suck to explore because this is a horde area. But exploring it can help you get some pretty valuable items. So it's worth checking out. We've almost got her to half. Yeah, we got her a little under half. So I could just switch to the crossbow and start lighting her up. Or can I? Nope, don't have any bolts, do I? Nope, so no, I cannot. So first things first. Attract these guys. These two will rush you first. You don't ever want to use more than one heal on 2 or 3 enemies in this area, because there's so damn many. This room doesn't seem worth anything. There's a cage here. Okay. There's something above me though, so keep that in mind, that there are a lot of hidden areas in this kind of place. Once you move up on this chick, you're going to see this door break. He's going to spasm. You want to run in and grab that item right from him. His little buddy will drop down. Uh-oh, I'm getting my tail whipped. Damn it. I'm going to run back, pop a heal. I only need 1. I should be okay. Next time I get hit, I'll just go ahead and use the next one. That guy up there is just going to spam spells. They're pretty easy to get around as long as you're careful. When you hear one coming, you want to move immediately rather than letting it hit you. I don't know why you'd let it hit you anyways. But they do a decent amount of damage, and you definitely does any damage hit you. This area is useless to you, unless that's a door, which it's not. So, push right. Follow through on what looks like a path, and you'll find this little cliff. Leads down to a stairwell to a Titanite shard. That'll be good for upgrading basic weapons later. Which I'll probably pop into my bow, because I'd like to be able to snipe things if need be. Okay? So you've got this little roof side here. You can jump down, get the gear, whatever you like. But I want to get up there and kill her. And that's right here. But these enemies, as you saw earlier, give me some trouble. I've already got her wounded, and I have a new sword. So I might be okay. I might not. I don't know. She'll pop another spell. As soon as it hits, you want to rush her. Get that extra damage off. And try and move away before she beats you to death like I'm getting beat right now. Oh, she knocked me off the ladder too. Whoa, she jumped down with me? That's a first. I'm gonna move away, try to heal real quick. I have 1 heal left. I'm gonna rush her before she can actually get more than 1 spell off and finish her off with a jab. Evangelist Trousers. So they're called evangelists. Keep that in mind because a lot of players will use the enemy names rather than what they look like. I'm gonna just call her a fat lady with a hat. Because if you tell me she's not a fat lady with a hat, I will tell you you're wrong.
She's a very heavy-set lady
with a hat.
A piece of clothing on her head.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong, but I hate that you kind of did that.
I want to do something.
Fair enough. Once you tunnel on past, you'll hit another building. Seems clear for the most part. Oh, we just got invaded by Hodrick. So this is going to be our first invader. Unless you got one earlier, which I don't think you should have. If you did, I'm sorry. I can't really control that. If you get drilled by some random pink man, don't worry about it. But this dude's a mad spirit, and you don't have to fight him immediately. First thing you want to do is jump through this fence and run for this bonfire. Run for the hills. Light it up, and immediately rest. Hodrick won't come near you. Not over here. He's a sissy. So as soon as you get that, kind of want to rush while that dude's walking away, because those big guys are obnoxiously difficult. He'll re-invade because he's got nothing better to do with his life. And you can kind of just mosey your ass up here. Attract him. If he spams any attacks, let him hit you. You can get a combo off if you do it right. I'm letting him hit me too many times though, so I'm going to heal and back up from him. He blocked. You want to do your stance, deflect that shield, and knock him into the dirt. As he starts getting up, you want to beat him. Ah, he let himself go. If he uses spells, he'll either hurt himself or heal himself. Oh, the big guy noticed me. Oh, he just healed. So now I've got to fight both these guys, and I don't think I'll win, honestly. Just take free hits off on Hodrick whenever you can. I wouldn't recommend getting too close on him with the big guy right next to him. He popped a healing center, so he'll be constantly getting health back when he's close to it. So you want to try to lead him away. I was trying to slip past this guy to go beat him to death, but, you know, he didn't want that. And the rest of this fight is really going to be endurance on both of our sides. If he ever runs at you like that, you have a chance to attack. So take it. Just don't take it for granted, more or less. If Hodrick starts rushing you, just stab him. If he rolls at you or anything of that sort, just any sort of basic attack really will be fine. And then it's just this guy. Hodrick, once he dies, he generally doesn't come back, I don't believe. This guy also benefits from the healing, so you kind of want to don't fight him near this, which is what I just realized I was doing like an idiot. I'm going to steal some of this healing and then back it up when he rushes. Just take a free hit whenever you can. See, the frostbite just did 200 damage, whereas I was doing 90 per hit. 240 something damage, I believe it said. And because I killed an invader, I get some of my Estus back. So I don't exactly need to heal yet, but because I have 6 in total, I'm going to go ahead and rest and then book it past everything in this next area. Well, no. I'll kill this guy and show you the items. Because I don't want to be that guy that says I'm going to help you, and then ignore everything and do it my own way. For the good of mankind, I smite thee. I'm being smoked. Does that frostbite 300 damage. And he's dead. This sword is a beast. This is something you want to get as soon as possible. The frostbite damage on almost any enemy is ridiculous. You can carry this late game if you'd like, as long as you're willing to upgrade it. As soon as you walk into the area, you're going to see a lot of arrows or giant shafts sticking out of the ground. You look up at this tower, and you'll see, if you look carefully, you'll see the arrows fly out of it. He's aiming at everyone, not just the enemies. As you can see, it's kind of tracking me a little bit. As it lands, you want to try and jump out of it. All of these are mostly white branches. There it is. Ow. When you can, run near the enemies, because they'll take a lot of damage from it. In the event that they actually get hit. Like, he just flew away. You just want to move around a lot. And you know, if you see them dying, just back off, you'll be okay. You just want to grab all these items as quickly as possible. Now, the way to get this giant to leave you be is, you remember the church where we went down the elevator to get to the next bonfire? You've got to go up that elevator. But you know, that elevator went down, which means it only goes back up and then back down, right? Well, if you take it down, and then jump off before it actually goes down, you can actually go up it, because another platform will come down on it as that one goes down. Now, we're not going to go and get that item until we make friends with this guy. So for now, you just want to book it for the hills. Try to get out of this area before he hits you with an arrow. And then you're safe once you get here. What's up, Jeff?
Okay, so while I was gone so long, I had to do a dish real quick. And I was playing little lightsaber duels with my little brother because, you know, we're both Star Wars fans, you know. Want to have some fun with him. This boy kicked me right in the balls.
Did you like it?
Right in the middle of it. Then he starts beating me senseless.
I would have too. You were holding a lightsaber. I'd have kicked you in the nuts and beat you to death. Also,
Died.
that tree in the corner, that is your enemy. And so are all of these guys. You want to rush and hit the first ones you can. Kill anything that aggroes you. But you always want to start with this guy, honestly. You rush him fast enough, you can get up behind him and get that crit off before he can even do anything. And if you get a crit, you can hit him while he gets up. Or right as he gets up. Sometimes you can't get him as they get up, based on the animation. And then that giant tree is going to start moving around and being a little bit more than just hostile. If it gets too close, it'll bring up its leg. You want to move away, because it'll kill stuff for you. I'm kind of low on health, so I'm going to back up and get a good heal off.
How long are you planning to do a stream on?
It's been 1 hour 20. I'm going to go about an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Well, if you're planning to go an hour, you already passed it.
Well, I'm at
It's
to
been
the second hour.
an hour 35.
It'll have pimples and such looking things on it. Weird growths, bulbous growths. Just want to slap those. And if he gets up in the air like that, you want to move away. So he's going to do an AoE attack that will do damage to you and the enemies in the area. Kill as many of the enemies as you can while he's sitting still or doing whatever he wants. And if he tries to stomp you, either move towards or away. Try and get the pimples off. Yep. And if you break them, he staggers. He'll stop for a minute. You can get behind them, do whatever you want. Not really a reason to be behind him. You can't hit him through the roots, so you want to kind of let him do his thing. He'll stomp, and then you're going to go under.
What an honest question for you, Jason.
What's up?
Are you guys gonna miss me tomorrow at all?
I mean, I know you're there, so I won't miss you. But I mean, I'd rather have you there than not. When he spins like that, just try not to touch him directly, because if something hits you, you're going to take a lot of damage. And stay on the right side of his pimples when you're here, because his hand can grab you and do immense damage. You can also hit that hand directly, of course, but it's not worth getting that close. Hit any pimples on his legs and hand, slap his hand if you get the chance, and then just run, because he'll likely counterattack with that hand. If he spins, just step away, because that'll happen if you don't. You can come up to his back, swat these pimples now that they're open. But if you're right behind him, he may do this, so he'll just lay on you. He's fat, you gotta remember that. Give him a break. Once he's up, spot at his back somewhere. It'll break pretty easy. Every time you pop these pimples, he takes a shit ton of damage. It seems to be about it for the pimples. Just one more somewhere I gotta find I can quickly pop. Right here. This left side hand. And that's the Curse Rod of Greatwood for you. Pretty easy find. You don't need many heals as long as you're careful. I've been 7 or 8 playthroughs in on this game, so I kind of know my way around fairly well. But as soon as you kill him, there is no escaping this area without the bonfire or a bone. You just want to walk right over, grab these 2 items. You'll get a homeward bone off of a fallen knight of some sort, and then the War God wooden shield. Go ahead and light that bonfire while we check out that shield. I'll go ahead and show you the equipment I've picked up, too. We have the basic knight shield you start with. Good physical, defense 100 flat. Anything with 100 flat physical is fine. The Silver Eagle Kite Shield, which the weapon skill is, or the shield skill is the weapon skill. The War God One Shield also has weapon skill. The Caduceus Round Shield has parry. Small Leather Shield also has parry. Cleric Sacred Chime is for people that will run magic based. These cast spells, or maybe it's miracles. I don't see. Gentle Prayer is what it says for the effect. Some sort of buff. You have the crossbow, the bow, a whip that I won't use. I won't use any of this. I may use the Deep Battle Axe, I will use the Erithial Straight Sword, and I will use the Broadsword. It all depends on who you're fighting and what they're running themselves. Now that we've killed him, we need to head back to Firelink Shrine because we have a lot of souls and a transposing kiln to check out for its gear. When you kill a boss, you get their soul, and you can check what you can get for their soul using the transposing kiln and Little Ludleth of Cortland, I believe his name is.
Explaining everything about Dark Souls right now.
All the important stuff players need to know.
Which is everything.
Oh, not if you're trash.
Like me.
Bet.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk to little Ludlith of Cortland. Give him that transposing kill and make sure you say yes, unless you want to go through the talk again.
Oh, that's a native. I can say. I'll give him that. I'm dead.
Then you want to begin transposition. As you can see, I can get either Pontiff's left eye, which recovers HP with successive attacks. So if you sit there and slap something, you'll get health back. Because I don't really have any other rings, I'm going to buy that for Vort's soul. Or you can get the soul of Boreal Valley Vort, which will... Or, no, you can use that to get Vort's Great Hammer. It has 176 plus 59 physical strength. And obviously the 59 on the right is a strength bonus. But using that, it has Frost at 110. So it stacks Frost pretty quick. Then there's the Hollow Slayer Greatsword, which, because I don't have the stats to use it, isn't at its full power, and neither is the Mace. But it's whatever. And because I don't like what the Hollow Slayer is offering, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tree's Great Soul. Use Soul of the Rotted Greatwood. Eat that, 3,000 souls right there. You want to go ahead and equip that ring too. No point in not having it equipped if you don't have anything else, you know? Then you want to go ahead and talk to her and level up. Stick that into whatever you want. I'm going to go a little bit more strength because I like to do a lot of damage. That's only 8 though. I can level up 4 times. I'll go health because that'll bump me up 173 health, I think it said. Something like that. Now, before anything else, I'm going to go talk to the blacksmith and see if I can't level up anything worth a damn. I still don't have any Twinkling Titanite. But for now, put an upgrade on my bow. And I don't really use shields. So for now, that'll do. Let's talk to this little lady if you need to. You know, give her whatever you want. We'll go ahead and buy an ember from her. And I'll sell some stuff with her. I like to sell gear that I won't use. So, like, all this armor I'm getting, worker trousers, deserter trousers, the weaker stuff I won't use. I don't like shields, so I'll keep my shield, the night shield, and sell her the rest. I don't use chimes. I doubt I'll use the crossbow, but I'll keep it just in case. And then I'll sell all the weaker weapons. Daggers specifically. I'll keep the longsword and the broadsword. I'll sell the broken straight swords. Gotta keep my erythial. Sell the rapier, or the rapier, however you want to say it. Sell the reinforced club. Keep the battle axe. Get rid of the, whatever that said. Get rid of the halberd. Get rid of the lucerne. And get rid of the whip. And that leaves us with several thousand souls. No, just 1,830. I thought it was cool. And that'll do. Zeke, how far are we into the stream?
You are... hour 45.
Okay. I'll clear out this next area. Go fight the Crystal Sage and I'll end it. He's not far.
He doesn't unmute me.
Oh, Jeff wants you to unmute him, Zeke.
I believe it.
I bet you do, you dirty slut.
Well,
Yeah, well.
yeah. Hey, Kevin.
So,
I would've kept Kevin
Road
muted.
of Sacrifices is a dangerous area. The first area, anyhow. What you're gonna see is this little dude crouched by a tree. Rush him. He's gonna grow wings and become a serious threat. Don't want them to do that. Kill them as quickly as possible when you have to. I'd recommend not killing them all, but because some people react to different enemies differently than others, some of you may be better than me at fighting them. Which, I don't care. If you are, I'm glad that you can do it. I can, I just don't like to. As you can see, I can just murder these guys if need be, drop from above, take any strategic implements I need. But again, I don't want to. You have another item here you can grab, just souls. I mean, the currency helps. What you're gonna notice is there's gonna be 2 of them right there, and a guy back there. You wanna try to track this one without his buddy. He's gonna kinda wibble wobble his way around. He's not a threat yet. So if I were you, I'd use a bow or something, but I don't have one. Alright, I got close enough to give him his wings. So now he's gonna rush really fast. Oh, the guy screamed, which means everything is going to grow its wings here soon. I'm going to get behind this as soon as he rushes. He'll miss his attack, give you a chance to get in there and beat him to death. Yep, that one's growing its wings right now, so I'm going to go ahead and rush it. Hitting enemies, most of them will stun them, stun lock them, give you a chance to do something. This dude's just going to spit poison. So right after he does, rush him, take your chance. The frostbite should help a lot if you're using the Erythial. If not, then I'd suggest you use a somewhat powerful weapon to actually take these things out without getting mauled to death. Because if there's an enemy in this game that's fast and threatening in the early game, it's gotta be these things. So you want to take this first path you saw past the ugly guy who spits poison and his disgusting carcass, and jump down this little ledge. First thing you're gonna notice is you don't like the area. Follow the message you see where I'm at. It says Dark Spirit. It's not a Dark Spirit. It's just a NPC type enemy. But she's tough. She has the Butcher's Blade, which is a high-powered weapon. You don't want to knock her off or you won't get it. She gave me a chance to heal, but she also attacked me as I did it. But I gained more health than she took. Take your chances to attack her, and try to be careful of her slam attack. I got that frostbite damage on her, which is the only reason I just beat her, honestly. She would have destroyed me. We just got the Butcher's Knife, which is one of the best weapons in the game from what I know. 95 plus 54 on it, but we don't have the strength required to wield it anyhow. We are weak. Then you'll get the Brigand armor set, and right down here, a little further past, Brigand Twin Daggers. Twin Daggers seem pretty cool, but I'm indifferent on that matter. I just don't care. I prefer the straight sword for now because it's just great for what it is. And let me check. The Butcher's Knife. No, it does not. Right. It does not have any bleed effect, sadly. You'd think it would, being a Butcher's Knife and all, but it's whatever. You have a couple more of these douchebags. Sneak up on this one while he's down. Beat him to death quickly before his friend gets upset. His friend's gonna get upset pretty quickly though, so stab him to death as well. If you're using the straight sword as I am and you're spec'd close to what I am, 3 hits should do it. If not, oh well, I guess. Just hit him that 4th time. And if that still doesn't kill him, then you might want to go for a little bit more damage, buddy. You don't want to hit one of these guys 5 or 6 times to kill him. I'll go ahead and finish him off. He's spitting poison and shit. Ignore him. If you go up to this tree... Wait, no? Ignore me. I lied. Yeah, there's a drop here. You go down there, you can go back down to there. Maybe? Actually, let me figure out where the hell this is. I'll take the risk for you guys. Stop screeching, whore. Come down here. Let's see what we've got. We have a little path to something... We have a dog back there. Some items, so I'll check it out for you. Oh, 2 dogs. Cool. So it was a trap. For dogs, you kind of want to just slash before they do their attack, because they'll kind of jump into you. We have Morn's Ring, which I'll put on because I don't have anything else. Boosts Miracles. Well, I'm not going to put that on, actually, because I don't use Miracles. Braille Divine Tome of Kareem, which is going to let you learn certain spells and such. Then I guess we have to follow the path back up. Well, we have a red-eyed birdie on the way up. Still 3-shot him, which is good. We didn't want to get into a brawl with one of those guys at close range anyways, especially a red-eye. So once here, we have another one there, and we have the priesty dude there. So first thing first. Uh-oh. Surprise attack from 2 of them, huh? Okay. Heal up and run. The bonfire's right down here. You can see 2 people. They're not going to help you. Nobody will save you. Run, and if I were you, I'd jump to the right. Take any chance to heal you may need, and then slash the first one that follows. The other one will either take the steps or jump with you. And if he jumps too, try and get those attacks off on him. If you stun him once, you should be okay. Kind of like that. I'm just glad to be alive. We'll go ahead and light the bonfire, but don't rest yet. You want to turn around and go finish off that last priest and check the surrounding area if you're trying to kill everything and get souls and such. I'm out of heals. I'm going to go ahead and see if I have anything to throw. I do not, or nothing I want to throw. So let's go ahead and head up here. Got Priesty Boy here. He's going to spit poison. Get up behind him and just crit him. He wants to be an idiot and do stuff. Let him. You can pick up an ember right next to him, right after you crit him, or after you kill him, whatever you prefer. Afterwards, if you glance around, you'll kind of see there's really not much to want. And you could walk up behind him, check up right here. Well, not point though. I don't really know why this is here. Doesn't really seem to be anything else surrounding here, so we're done with this area for the most part. Unless I missed something, you can either let me know or go find it yourself, because I don't want to revisit areas to find one item, you know. Well, we are in the area the crystal sage is at, but we're also in the area to the path to the what are they called? The Abyss Watchers. You want to talk to here. This girl here. Her name's Henri. Talk to them for a while. Just talk to them a couple times. She'll say the same thing over and over. If you talk to them, he'll give you the chance to join the Blue Sentinels. Let's see. Cool. Either way, that's the gist of it. So now, this is an area that very controversial on difficulty. You have these guys. I have no problem with them for the most part. They might hit me once or twice when I'm being silly, you know. But I'm not afraid of these guys. They're more or less fairly weak. Just kind of follow this path down on the right rather than take the main path, because you can get some souls on the way down. And then on the right side you'll see some big old bug looking things. And then on the left there's nothing directly below, but we do have some enemies. More of those bird things. No, that's a dog and a basic enemy. Hey Denzel, I'm doing a Dark Souls stream right now. Kind of teaching people about what they're doing their first time in.
And actually joined just in time for me to leave to go eat. But we'll be back.
Alright.
We'll happen. Love you too.
Seems like the straight sword is a little less effective against these guys. Let me see on what I can do about that. If that's not working, then you can always switch back to the broadsword or the dark axe. Whatever you know will feel better for you. I'm not going to tell you that one weapon will do better than another. Nope, evidently. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my sword, my straight sword, because I don't want to run around without it. Now, right around here, you can hear him breathing once you get here. Sounds like he's on my right somewhere. There he is. Nope, these are bugs. Kill these guys, don't even worry about them. They're not really a threat. Run over, grab the side, turn right, you'll see another one. Finish them off, and then you'll see a horde of them down there with that guy. Just kill anything you find that you know looks easy to you. If you don't want to find it, you don't have to. They have certain drops and such. You know, nothing specifically perfect. You know, they're not going to stop the best here in the game. Once you kill them, you want to move away, because they spit poison and such around them. Hit the ones on the outside, and then duck out before it fills up. See, I was close to getting... I believe that's toxic. Uh-oh, I'm poisoned. See, now you're going to take gradual health damage. And if you don't have the item to heal it, you're going to have to sit there and suffer for a bit. It's not a lot of health degradation, but it's enough to, you know, annoy a player fairly quickly. Well, take a closer look at your surroundings. If you let the big guys get a jump on you once you find them, if you find them, because I seem to be having trouble, you could die very fast. I'm not seeing him anywhere, which is kind of my concern, because they're pretty noticeable, I'd like to think. It's a dog. Huh? I knew you were falling, man. I thought... I'll go ahead and heal, because my health isn't going to go up too much. This purple. This summons a mad spirit. That just means that you're either going to fight it, or it's going to fight with you. I don't think it's worth the trouble, honestly. Because they'll turn on you often. No. Look down, make sure you're not dropping it on anything bad. Go ahead and grab this item. Heal up if you need to. I have 2 heals left, so I'll go back to the bonfire before we attempt the Crystal Sage. I'm gonna grab this item. You're gonna see this dude here. He's gonna get up pretty quick. Just hit him a couple times before he has a chance. Get all the damage you can. You got red eyes. He's not fun to play with. So finish him off quickly before he actually gets some hits on you. I'm lucky I didn't get hit. What if I had? That would have hurt. There's another one here. Beat the tar out of him. If they do a big old slow attack, get a good hit on him. Hey bud, I don't know who's watching. But hi. I don't really have... Yeah, I guess I do have access. One moment. You might lose sight for a moment. Let me check you out. Oh, Patricia. Hi, Patricia Griffith. Sounds like Kevin, in my opinion. But, you know. Anywho, welcome to Dark Souls 3. Kind of streaming this to show new players kind of what's going on, but also help people get a gist of how they should play it. Hello. It's fairly simple. Anybody with a big sage hat like that is clearly going to cast spells and such at you. So, kind of want to priority them in a sense.
No, it isn't Wink.
I can't see your comments through my phone or anything because this is not my normal account. No, it isn't Wink. Okay, whatever you say. Cut this guy up.
0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0.
Rush these guys here. Switching between them isn't advised because they will do that to you, but I don't have time to fight this guy, this boss, without, you know, dying horribly, so I'm just looting the area for now. We'll come back and loot the rest later after I kill him, and start moving up on the watchdogs, or watchers. You could drop out here, go to the swamp, drop down there, but we were already down there. I want to get this guy before he actually gets you, because he's going to start with a lunging attack right on your face. Roll into this next room, just to make sure you're safe. Careful on walking around areas like this. This thing is obviously trying to just run away. Leads you right to an enemy. I'm going to try and kill it before I get killed, because I want this thing's item. Come on, give it to me. Cool. So even if I die, I got a crystal gem, which I'm okay with. Could I beat the Crystal Sage with this amount of health? I don't know. I could definitely try, and I'd probably stand some sort of a chance. But it's not worth the effort it's going to take. Always start with these guys. If they look like they'll cause you trouble, they'll probably cause you trouble. He survived a crit, so yeah, that's a problem. If they survive a crit, they may not be fun. That's a good motto to take. If they live through a crit, they need to get hit some more. Grab that Ring of Sacrifice. You can pop that on if you want. All that does is if you die, the ring will break and you will not get it back, but you'll keep all your souls. You want to rush back into here. You're going to be back where you recognize you chase that crystal gizzard, whatever. And you want to run back the way you came and take the doorway right here. Sorcerer down the hall. There's a hole there. Don't fall in. You can. There's an item and an enemy or something down there. We'll go back later. For now, rush big guy before he gets the spells off on you. 4 hits should kill if you're running. it's anything similar to my setup, like we said earlier. Two-shot those guys. Again, based on setup. Go ahead and knock his shield out from under him. Get that crit off so nobody can hurt you while you do it. Turn around and get ready on Magey boy. First, check the area. You don't have to check it, you know, explicitly well. There's probably not anything in here worth a damn. If you don't see
Is
it...
this Bloodborne?
Nope. This is Dark Souls 3. I can do Bloodborne. I will be doing Bloodborne at some point, though. I need that to be known now, that I will do Bloodborne. For now, I don't have any heals, so I'm heading back to the bonfire. And then,
Why?
yeah, I'll go back and take on. Why what? Few comments. Why? Because I am playing Dark Souls 3 at the moment. Or if you're asking why I'll go back and do that, because...
Why?
You know. Because I did enjoy playing that, and I'm at the very end of my own playthrough, so I do need to go ahead and beat that final boss. So, instead of fighting all these guys again, we're just gonna dip past them if
Smite.
possible. And see what I can do on this. I'm gonna slip past these guys. If you want, you can take that little extra damage that's worth healing. I wouldn't, because you should never take damage on purpose. Ignore the dog. I didn't mean to run this way. Turn right once you get up here. Follow this path. Once you see the building, you already know you're there. These two guys will block at this tree. You know you're here. At this point, you can sprint straight through. No one in here will hit you. He'll fall down more than likely. They're all fools. Just keep running. You'll make it here. Run straight through. Once you get in, dip right immediately. This dude will swing at you, he'll miss. Almost every time. Come up to Logan here. Run past him. His buddy's gonna fire a great arrow at you. Rush him and run. Once you enter here, you're pretty much safe. Now is time to fight this ugly bunny. Hey there, baby. He'll fire those big things at you. Don't worry about that. Just try and get as much damage as you can off. And listen closely while you fight, because you can hear him spawn in. See, I've already got him half health. This sword is powerful. And when you see those come up, crystals come up, obviously you don't want to touch those. Now he might start spawning duplicates. Oh, this is still him. Got another hit off on him. So he's very low, but I think he's going to start spawning duplicates any second now. If you see several spawn, anything that is blue is not him. This one's not him. If you hit them though, they'll die immediately.
Is the Vinagana?
You want to figure out which one is the real threat, which is clearly the one right there firing purple at me. That one's trying to get an angle on me, so I'm going to rush around this, see if I can't get to him without getting my head blown in. Nope. See, that's the dangerous part. They're all going to be lobbing spells at you at this point, so you're always going to be in danger. Get a quick hit off, and move. If you're lucky, one good combo will knock him out at this point. For me, anyhow. You kill them, they don't drop anything good. See, he got a quick cheap hit on me. I'm low health. I'm just gonna rush him and tear him up the moment that I can. Oh, he's still alive. But he's not alive by much. Stay out of these crystals, get ready for the next spawn. Is that him? There it is. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna get a quick heal off. Just run for the hills. One good hit and he's dead no matter what. So let's see if I can't get that hit off before I die. So last two kills. So this is the dangerous part. He's out. I'm low. They know it. One good hit. I win. Nope. We're alive. Now I win. Whew, that was close. But yeah, first try. Cool. Crystal Sage. First try. Sweet. Okay. I kind of want to keep going. I kind of want to stop. I don't really know. Go ahead. Best here. We're gonna head back to Firelink Shrine for now. It's about an hour 45 when I beat the Great Tree, I believe. Something like that. So, first things first, you're gonna see this chick here. You've done, I think it's after the Great Tree she shows up. And talk to her. She pretty much says she doesn't want to talk to you, but, you know, good luck with whatever you're doing. Up here and talk to Lulith about the new soul you got. You can look at it, see if you want what he offers you. Yeah, you can get the Crystal Sage's Rapier or the Crystal Hail, which is a crystal rain pretty much above their heads. I don't want that. Don't talk to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Level up some strength as soon as I do, so I can get some better stats going. Or after I eat everything, that is. And you'll notice we still have that Loretta's bone in our inventory. We're gonna try and figure out what we can do with that here in a moment. So first things first, you want to talk to the people that are important. See if they have an option for it. Nope. So that's not her. You can talk to her and buy whatever, but I'm not going to yet. Loretta's bone. Actually, I think I have an idea where that might go. Forest, still don't have what I want, so no. I can infuse my broadsword. Get refined or raw. I think I'll go refine on this one. Reinforce this. See if I have another. Nope. That'll do for now. Thanks, buddy. I'll go ahead and rank up. So, I don't know what to put it in. More than likely I'll do strength for now, because I do need to get my strength up. It's only 8 for 4 upgrades though. Or I could pump more into health. No, I'll pump some into strength. Now I'm done with her. I still have 5k souls. I'll rest here, see if I can't. So what is it I'm missing? Is that an iguana? Faith. Cool. So I don't want these. I'll keep one of these. Don't want these. I don't really want these. I'll keep those. Don't want, and I'll keep. Ooh, shield bash, good stats all around. Real great shield. Yeah, I don't want it. Don't need brigand gear. I kind of want to sell it, but no point. I'll keep it for now.
Is it not?
You're a weird lady. Cool. So after you do that, you know, make sure you talk to everyone every once in a while. See if they want to say anything. It's not Aldrich. Yeah, heavy job. Yep, nice, didn't say shit. So let's just not even worry about him. We could go back the way we came. Check stuff out. So we're gonna do something better than that. We're gonna check for the items I missed. I think this one's dog. Told you. Yep. And there's this. Ember. Embers are great because they maximize your health and they allow you to summon and be summoned and all that. So farming those is not a bad idea. Some enemies might drop them, but it's very difficult to get them to drop. And for my next feat, stab this bitch to death. Stop breathing so loud. Oh, I guess I'll get this item first before I can fight her. Before I hate myself. I'll go back that way after I kill her, assuming I kill her. Hey there, pretty lady. I have a question for you. How do you like my new sword? Baby. I missed, and you did. That's not okay. Come on, baby. Why are you still attacking me when you're one shot? What is wrong with you? You could have beat me if you would have just run away. Uchigatana. So first, you get her sword, the Uchigatana. 115 minus 46 because I don't have the dex for it. Level that up next. I know I got some sort of clothing as well. Master's gloves. And Master's attire. It's mostly a light armor set. Cool. So, yeah. That was that. I guess, you know, that's more of a if you're careful kind of fight. But at the same time, if you're not careful in your fights, I guess you'll die anyways. But that's one of those very careful fights. You'll die fairly often, and like when I came in here on fire at the very beginning of this stream, I got slaughtered. Twice, I think? Either way, it's just based on how you take shit on. Homeward Bone, you can check below you. I wouldn't run down there though. You know, Death, Glyphs, Dark Souls, Unforgiving Game, you know, the huge. Come back this way and you can run back to the front gate. Heal yourself up if you want. First things first, I'm gonna run up this way. And if you notice all those thrones, those are a key part to the game later on. Well, I guess they'll be a key part soon enough anyways. So, on the other side there may be an item, I can't remember. Over here, there's not. But when you came up here, you saw this. So you want to come out here. You notice this tree. It's the giant that died long ago and turned into a tree. Pretty interesting in my opinion, but you know, some people won't think so. Whatever. Come up here and get the item right here. That ladder is not coming down anytime soon, and this is locked. To get that, you need to get 20,000 souls and talk to the shopkeep, in which you can spend your souls, grab the key, and come in here for some loot. There's a couple different things, but you know. Anyways, now we can go back. If you jump down, you will die, so make your choices wisely. If you want to die so bad, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. Come on up here. Check it out real quick, see if there's that item. I don't think there is. Oop, okay, so that was a pointless endeavor. Do I stop now? Yeah. Let me level up a bit more. Then I'll stop it. Because I do need to level up Dex once or twice. I think it's twice. Yep. I have enough for one. Good enough. Actually, I got some souls. Let me... I mean, I got some items, not souls. I want to keep both of these. And this, well... 110 plus 45, that's 155. Yeah, that's a little bit better, so we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this. Oh, jeez, what's so good about this? This has really high curse resistance. 0 poise, though. I don't want to sell this stuff, but I need to in order to get what I want. Is that it? How much do I need to level up? 700 more. 5915. About 630 in the hole. So that's 150. Not quite there yet. I'll sell this because I don't want it. If I thought I'd use it, I would have kept it. But I probably won't use it, honestly. I'm a hoarder when it comes to stuff, though, so I gotta learn to How'd it go? So what did I just rank up Dex anyways? Oh, was it for the katana? Oh, okay, cool. So, the ability is a stance of some sort. A basic slash or some sort of parry, it looks like. Let's see. Hold. So, you can pretty much spam this. Or you can parry. The ability still works without the energy, but it's less effective. It just doesn't sound as cool. Now, the stats on this weapon aren't impressive, per se. They're not bad, though. You know, 136 in total compared to 173, I think. I don't know. I don't feel like adding that. But I do want to keep this on, because, one, it looks cool. Tell me this doesn't look cool. Anywho, that's it for Dark Souls 3 for now, everybody. I'll be getting back into this either tonight or tomorrow. We have 2 hours in this game and 6 minutes. Cool. Level 31. Sweet. Well, that's about it for now, and I'll catch everybody later on sometime. See ya.